Yeah, Ruthless Aggression series landing in. We are doing a full series on boxing, and we even got old Michaels, bald Michaels, to pay us a visit. Who's ready for some sweet chin music? Let's tune up the band. Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs, full series review happening right here with the WHF fam. We got Batista, Shawn Michaels, and the Beast. No, get out of here. It's two Beasts. No, we also got Brock Lesnar. We got the Beastie Boy. We'll talk about him in just a sec. Right now, I want to start off with the boyhood dream, right? WrestleMania, man, Monday Night Raw, however you want to dream it. We're going to tell you that this guy, he's got a lot coming right here within this series. Now, I know we just got him in the WrestleMania Elite, so I do want to do some comparisons with that. You see all the figures right down here at the bottom. Then it tells you a little description as to where the sweet chin music was deriving from, right? Of course, San Antonio, Texas, without a doubt, 225 pounds, 6'1". Not a big lad, but I'll tell you what, this guy right here, he was the game changer. Now, he is also going to come with some additional accessories. We'll get interchangeable hands right there, get full on open, as well as the ring bell, which we actually got right here, my friends. Check it out. You want to ring the bell? Ding, 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 ding. Not quite yet, because first, you guys need to drop a like if you guys want to see all of these figures come out of the box, especially that Brock Lesnar. Can't wait to talk about that. Now, over here, this actually, I could be wrong, you guys, but I do believe that this is the first time. I know we've seen this in Jax, so as far as like a ring bell, this right here, haven't seen this in, I would say, quite a bit, well over 10 plus years, my friends. So, fact that we're getting it right now, there is no paint apps to it. You can see that the actual bell itself, it is a matching black, but it's going to have a shinier gloss to the actual bell part of it all. And when you do bang it, I mean, it's not going to actually ring, but you know what? One can imagine. If you want to do a full-on figgy match, do it. Ding, 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 ding. And just like that, the bell rung has been rung with it all right here. Now, it is tied to a tiny little string. It will connect to the actual base of it all, and you could swing it around back and forth. As we did mention, interchangeable hands. You can't do no big slap across the chest, my friends, if you don't got these. So if you want to do some slappies across the chesties, you can do it up with both of these. Now, Shawn Michaels, we got to get this man out of the box because sweet chin music, it's about to play probably the best way, because I'll tell you what, later days, bro, what the hell happened to your hair? Well, that's why we're here, man. We got to compare it. We need to see who could do the ultimate sweet chin, right? Was it older Michaels or was it young Shawn Michaels? Let's try it. Oh, yep, by the looks of it, it looks like the younger version. Look at that, more articulation, the whole angle of it all. It is also based on the honeycomb design. So you guys were curious if it was on ball hit. It's not. So that, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Let's talk about the head scan though, because we have seen this, I think with the Series 100 for the basic line, as well as the most recent WrestleMania, also right here from your boy Chase Arcade. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with this gear, it's all pretty much close within the same time and era. That's where you're going to get a lot of the similarities, especially when it comes to the head scan, you guys. I want to bring this up because I'll tell you what, Series 100, dude, for the basic, it was good. But I do think that the Elite should be bringing something here soon. Let me know in the comments too. Would you guys like to see that on the channel as far as what we're going to see for the Elite line for Series 100? I can almost tell you, Michaels, even though he has just been put out recently, he could easily contest with it all, right? Now, we are getting more of a 5 o'clock shadow with the actual Ruthless Aggression. This right here, it's more that clean cut, man. The guy's got to be prepped up, got to have the little bow tie going on in the back in order to get that all accordingly. Because you can't be no boy toy. You can't be playing that music unless if you don't got the dread skis for it, right? So we're going to pull that to the side and talk about the rest of the figure because double jointed elbows, you guys, that was the worst thing about that figure. No, not Chase Arcade. This one was actually a minty, but I'm talking about the WrestleMania Elite, the last one. Actually, I mean, it had the tattoo, but when it came to like paint apps and everything being done up, they didn't capitalize it. So it's nice to see that for Ruthless Aggression series, they got that all fixed up within the double jointed elbow. So you can almost consider this as far as, no, actually, Ultimate Edition, take that back. We can talk about that a little bit later. But yes, tight design. Now here's the kicker. If you guys did see when I was doing the whole hyper extension of it all, you probably did notice that the socket joints were not actually painted. And for me, you guys, as far as like little details, details. Yeah, dude, that's important. You know, you got white right there, and then you got red for the primary color. Like, bro, how expensive? I mean, I get it. Maybe for it to match out here. I guess you'd want it to match outside as opposed to the inside, because this is where most of the design is actually going to be implemented within the figure. For the belt right here, you'll get a continuation of a bigger strap around the back end. You can see how it wraps all the way around with a black outline accent, and then you'll have the HBK logo mixed in with it until you get the hearts coming back on this side. On this side, you will have the matching look that we did see on the right, and as far as the boots, he kept it traditional, man. He says, you know what? This is what young Michaels is all about. So when later Michaels rolls around, man ain't gonna look all crazy. I mean, this kind of looks crazy, though. I love this custom, you guys. To this day, that Shawn Michaels, it is held strong right there on the shelf. Now, as far as a ranking, you guys, I personally would have loved to seen an entrance jacket piece. I think that should deduct quite a bit from it. I think an 8.9 is really good. And again, some other factors, just a little, QC. But again, it's all stuff that had to be like relinquished in the process of it all. Now let's get into the Beastie, because the music, oh bro, we got to keep it rolling. Here it is. Now, unfortunately, we don't have it minty. Beast Nation, I know you were asking me, bro, if there was an extra. I might have to, but you know what? Right now, we need to talk about Avid, because my good brother right here ended up coming through with Michaels as well as Brock Lesnar. And huge shout out, dude. The guy's always on the clutch. So, click the link in the description. Make sure you go follow the man right there on Instagram, because the champ, dude, here is the champ with the belt. Now, not the first time we've seen this, and I actually do have the older one. So if you guys are curious as to how they look side by side, I'm going to bring a comparison that you actually guys might enjoy and something that you guys might want to see in the future, right? Because we've already seen Ultimate Edition Brock Lesnar in current form. And I know that the upcoming, which is Series 15, should bring a current. But check this out, you guys. Who wants to see an Ultimate Beastie? This is going to get an upgrade, you guys. Turn on that notification bell, because I'll tell you what, some fix-ups right here coming on the channel. Look at that torso, man. Again, we'll talk about that in just a sec, so you guys can get a good idea as to where it's all coming from. So here's the newer one. New one, I would say a little bit bigger, a little bit wider, a little bit more shinier to it all. This one has more of a dull finish, and it might be due to time, but still, I would say that the overall appearance, when you put it around the waistline, I would actually have to go with the older one, you guys. Like, this one's pretty big. I mean, if you're going to, let's go ahead and say that Eddie captures the title, right? Is this going to make more sense down here with the older version as opposed to the newer one? And again, that's the biggest thing, but apart from that, as far as scale, yeah, that's the only drawback, man. I would ideally like it more in this scale versus this newer one. Now, as far as the plates, you'll see all the same similar continuations with it, and the strap too, it's a little bit wider to make up for the circumference right there of the belt, man. All right, we're putting the old one right here. No, actually, we can't, because we got to compare, right? We got to show both Brock Lesnar's as to how they look right there side by side. Now, this head scan, you guys, this is actually based off something different. I had to get creative, because as far as like whole Ruthless Aggression Brock Lesnar, we haven't seen it the way that we're getting it now. So it's nice to get this update over here. But yes, this is all based on an Ultimate Edition. So if you guys are curious, like, bro, what series is that? I had to torso crack it. I had to put it onto an Elite. But here, no most. Yes, double jointed elbows. That's the reason why you're also seeing it over here as opposed to over here. But it's going to be this head scan, you guys. Check out the True FX on old Beastie. And for me, I almost held off, because I'll tell you what, this one right here, it's still sitting pretty strong within the whole shelf game. But I got to say, with this head scan, it's bringing something really good, you guys. Really clean. I like the whole tint of the eyes, the way that the eyebrows are mixing in and just blending in real good with the rest of the head scan. Plus the fade skis, you guys. Check out the fade skis. Man's got some really good fade going on, especially when you get to the back end. So really nice. Now, as far as the back tattoo, let me show you guys. Now, with this, again, it is based on a later Brock Lesnar, so I actually do got to acetone the shoulder piece that you're seeing up here. So I'll definitely have to do that. Whenever we do the conversion and the future fix-up video, these two right here have got to go without a shadow of doubt. So that way we got to get the whole matchy-matchy once we get the conversion mixed in. For the lower tight design, you'll get the same similarities right there. And as far as interchangeable hands, you guys, we are going to get the mic open on the figure, and then you're going to get full-on close fist if you want to get that all swapped swapped out. Solid black on the front, knee pads right there, a little matchy game. The boots too, you'll notice that the actual like straps of it, they do have a shinier shimmer to the newer one versus the older one. So I got to tell you, this figure, awesome. Would have loved to see maybe a shirt thrown in, but I get it. They got to mix around with the accessories because I know that Batista ended up coming with the lamp, and I would say that had to mix in right there as to where they were going to go with the budget. I still got to give him a 9-1, you guys. This brand new belt, yeah, it's a little bit big, but you know what? I'm glad that the True FX can now be brought right there on my Ruthless Aggression shelf. Now, as far as Batista, if you guys didn't see the full-on review, go on the channel. I think it's pretty good figure. I would say probably ranking number 2. Number 1, I got to go with Michael still. 3, oh man, this is almost, I'm going to consider this a tie because I always wanted this gear right here for Batista, but the fact that we got Ultimate Edition, a lot of these mixed in all around the same time, I feel like it's a tie, man. It's a clear tie, but a great figure nonetheless. Check out the full in-depth review on the channel. Of course, head scanning had to come off the UE, man. Come on, he's like, bro, why you doing to me like that, bro? I thought that I was saying you are a great figure, but again, we got to mix it up and see how those other gears are going to look together. Give me your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of this series. Do you plan on holding off? I know this is the first introduction technically to the whole theme and look of this style. Prior Walmart releases, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I gotta say still though, man, really glad to get this series. Shawn Michaels, you might as well play, right? Let's do it. Dun, 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 I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh, he voices Sweet Chin Music. He gets Brock.